Hello, my name is Brendan Bois, and this is my React PDF tutorial. If you have not used React PDF yet, if you are even in the middle of your project and trying to find a solution to a problem, watch this entire video. It will not only relieve you of all the headaches I had to go through, but this is everything I had to deal with from start to finish to get the project done, so I'm sure that eventually you'll run into one of these problems and you'll already know how to deal with it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, open up a new terminal and type npm install at react-pdf/renderer-save, and the most important part is --legacy-peer-deps. This is because React was older. When React PDF was made, you need that legacy peer deps tag on there, otherwise it will not install correctly. It will error out. So the first thing I want to go over is the 5 things that you can actually use to style your PDF, which are document, page, view, text, and image. Do not use material UI components. Do not make styled components and put them in there. Do not use divs. Do not use paragraphs. Do not do anything other than document, page, view, text, and image. Everything else will make it error out. You might be able to see it in the browser. You might be able to style it, but when you finally get to making the PDF, it will all error out, and you will cry and have to remake it 3 times like I did. Now, if you actually want to style these because you're probably sitting there like, oh, well, crap, how am I going to style things? Don't worry, you can style things exactly the same. You just have to do it the way that they want you to do it. So if you see here in view, so first off, you wrap everything in document. That's the big wrapper. That's what you put everything else in. That's the document. Then you have page. I wrap everything in page as well. I don't know if that's dumb. I don't know. It worked. When I made my PDF, that worked. Then everything that you want to, when you want to put things using Flexbox all over on the page, use view, put the styling in view. And if you want to inline style, this is how you do it. So you do style equals, use the style prop, and it equals 2 curly braces, and then you can put all of your CSS styling in here. Or you can make basically styled components up here. So you do const styles, or whatever you want to call it, equals style sheet, and you need to make sure that you import style sheet up here, dot create, parentheses, curly braces, and then you start making an object. So if we have body here, then we can come down here, and if you see page, I put style equals, curly braces, styles dot body. So styles dot body. And that will give it padding on its top of 20. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, well, how do I see this? How do I actually see this on my page, Brendan? Well, first off, React PDF sucks. So you have to make a whole other function down here that brings this function in. And then you have to use useEffect and set and use state. Now, a little explanation here. When it comes to Nextjs, Nextjs will screw you. It'll screw you super hard when it comes to making PDFs. So useEffect makes sure that your browser page only loads once when you refresh it. So when you actually go to it, it'll load once, and then that'll be it. This use state that I'm using here for client, that's just BS. That's just something for useEffect to do so that on its first load, it'll set client to true. It's literally doing nothing other than making sure that the page stops reloading, otherwise it will error out. Now down here, you can see I brought PDF, which is this. I brought all of my styling, everything I want in the PDF, down here into this function with the useEffect and the use state. And I put it inside of this, which you also have to import, PDF Viewer. This allows you to actually view the PDF inside of PDF Viewer. And so I export PDF View, I export this, not this, this. And you'd think, well, cool, now I can just go to localhost 3000/PDF and it should be up. No, that's not true. That is not how this works. So what you're actually going to have to do is export the default PDF view into a whole other file, which I named PDF view. And instead of just exporting it and importing it normally, you have to use a dynamic import. So take a good look at this. You're going to need to do this. So const, whatever name you want, equals dynamic import. This is the syntax from this file. From this file right here, /PDF, and you have to set the SSR to false. I don't know what that means. I just know that this works. Okay? So you set that to false. So now you're importing whatever the default export is from this file, which is this, in here, as invoice PDF. So you would think, well, okay, so I put this in here, right? No, you put the name of the variable as the JSX component. You also need to do another BS useState useEffect in the function as well. But then you put this there, and then export default the name of the function. And if we actually npm run dev, whoa, and go to PDF view, it comes up. There we go. And the thing that sucks is it's always super zoomed in, so you got to hit that button. But there it is. And the other terrible thing is my actual browser page is super zoomed in. When you actually get there, it'll be that small. So you just gotta command plus 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 plus. Oh, look at that! I can see my PDF. Look at my cute little face. My cute little. There are just a few, like just a couple more things I wanted to go over. Using fonts is not the same. You can't just put it in a underscore document file and then import it here. You have to use Font.register. So the source, on the docs it says that you can import it from a link, but I had no success doing that. So what I did is I just downloaded it in an OTF file and I put it in my assets folder. And this is a huge thing about Nextjs. If you're having trouble importing images or fonts or anything, put it in your assets folder. And if you don't have one, go to public, make a new folder called assets, and then put everything in there. That way you can easily import it just by doing /assets/ the name of the file. That's how I import everything. That always works, and that's how Nextjs is kind of just built to import images and fonts and things like that. So you import it from your assets folder after downloading an OTF file and putting it in there. I think there's also a TTF file or something like that, which you can also use, but I haven't tried it. I just know that OTF works. And then you can font family, enter. And that should change your font family. The other huge thing when styling, another thing that I ran into that took me 2 long hours to figure out, if I have text-align right on my text, and I have flex direction on my view, it will error. It won't even error actually, it won't even give you an error. It will just make it so this text align doesn't work anymore. It will bring all your text back over to the left. And I ripped my hair out trying to figure this out. Why would that happen? Is this broken? Am I even going to be able to make my PDF? But what I found out is that there's something called self-align, and that actually will work. I don't know why this is erroring. Align self. So it's not text, it's not self-align, it's align self. And you actually have to use flex and not right. But that will do the same thing as text align right if you have flex direction affecting your text. So yeah, that's my React PDF tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from this. I hope I did not just waste your time. Make sure you use useState, useEffect. You can literally copy and paste this straight into your thing. Literally, what you're going to be doing is changing this stuff. This stuff is all going to be the stuff you're changing. If you copy and paste all of this into your project, that'll make it work. It'll save you so much time. You don't even have to think. Again, my name is Brendan Blois. This is my channel. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I hope it helped you out. Please like and subscribe. I'll be making a lot more videos just like this. Everything I learn, I'll make a video on. I think I'm going to make a series where I just say, if you are doing this, watch this before you do it, just so that you can see the mistakes I made, hopefully fast track you to success. So yeah, like, subscribe, don't favorite, never helped anyone. I highly doubt anyone ever looks at their favorites, but I'm Brendan Blois. Thank you for watching. Yeah.